Let's talk about how a powerful tool like ayahuasca can clear, release, and enhance your gifts. 18 months ago, I was on the floor of a Maloka during a ceremony, and I was hearing all this, purging and all sorts of things that was happening around me. And then all of a sudden, I got this gut-wrenching pain, and I kind of crawled off my mat, and I started purging, and it was super intense. And then all of a sudden, ayahuasca was telling me, you are purging black magic from your body. And my intention for the ceremony was to clear any blocks to making me, and for me being the clearest channel that I can be for my clients. And I have never practiced black magic. I have no desire, I've got no need. There would be nothing in me that would ever cause me to do that in the future. I know myself that well. However, I come from a line of psychics and people who have greater awareness, and so I understood in that moment that they practiced it, and it was still in my DNA and still in my system that I had been completely unconscious to. So right at that moment, ayahuasca was saying, okay, so keep going, keep clearing. And so I just kept on allowing the pain and allowing the purging, and it was so intense. And my teacher came to me and she sang the Icarus, which is the sacred song of the plants, to help move and transform this energy. And it was, it was huge, it was intense, it was powerful. And this went on for what felt like at least an hour or so. And then I was so exhausted from this that I kind of just laid half back, and I was still all purgy, and it was pretty disgusting, but I kind of laid half back on my mat. And then I thought, oh my God. And I had a moment of sighing, and then all of a sudden my ancestors came and lined up behind me and said, we want to use your physical body to clear the stuff in our system. And I was just like, really? And I thought, okay, I'm here, let's do this. So basically they came one by one to clear through my physical body, and I had to feel the pain and to to transform it. And I know from my work, you need to feel the pain deeply, and it always transforms. And so with this awareness, I use this within ayahuasca and use this with my ancestors, and they knew that I could do that. So one by one they came through and really cleared, and I just allowed the pain and the purge to happen, so that there's that transformation. And it just kept coming one by one. And eventually after an hour or so, I was just like, okay guys, the window's closing. If anyone else wants to come through now, because I'm done, I'm exhausted, more than exhausted. And so then one other soul brother came through, and that was like super powerful and super potent, because I was clearing the moment of his death, and it was just, whew. Anyway, and then I was done. It took me a while to reorientate to the space again, and then to go to the bathroom to clean up, and I came back in, and as I was walking back in, the lights and the geometric shapes that ayahuasca shows you were clearer than ever before. And I was walking around and seeing this in the jungle and around the space where we were doing ceremony, and it was amazing. And there was this clarity like I'd never seen before. And when the ceremony eventually ended, I was putting on my bags, and for some reason I put them on this way that I kind of strapped it on, and it was just like, wow, I've really earned my warrior stripes tonight for my family line. So I went back to my hut, and ever since that ceremony, ever since that experience, my channeling has been clearer than it's ever been. I've noticed a difference in terms of my connection and the messages and the clarity of the messages that are coming through. And quite frankly, it's been powerful. I've never felt the same again, and I know my clients have benefited from it. And for me, it's super important to continue to work on myself and any and all of my unconscious blocks, so I can be a clearer channel and a clearer healer for everyone who I come in contact with. And that's part of my mission. So I think it's important that I do this regularly, but that ceremony was just amazing to it really cleared and enhanced my glyphs in a way that I had I would never have thought of before. I never would have known. And so I know that ayahuasca can do that for you, whatever your gifts are, to enhance them, and whether it is your intuition or whether it is, a particular thing that you want to reveal more in yourself. She will help you. If you have that intention, she'll help you, and she'll show you the blocks that you can clear to do that for yourself. So if you're interested in joining me in an incredibly powerful retreat in Peru on the 23rd of May to the 1st of June, please DM me. I've got 2 spots left and would love to help walk and go on this path with you to this incredible, deep, transformative experience. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a beautiful day. Mwah.